I guess now the big boys have finally decided to come out and play. Man, I really don't want to do this video.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Alright, so when I said that the big boys have finally decided to come out and play, I was being deadly serious. So deadly serious that I don't even have a word to describe how deadly serious that I was totally being. Look, so Geekdom. It's been proven many times that Geekdom is not really a power scaling guy, right? He doesn't really do power scaling, or he doesn't really do, actual, how would you say it, versus really battle type stuff with Dragon Ball. He's more just telling you about lore, or he'll debunk misinformation that's coming from people who spread misinformation about the lore and things of that nature. And, you know, he's the article guy. Now, this isn't the shit on Geekdom, but this is kind of like correct and sort of do a full-on debunk of his video, Why Super Saiyan 3 Goku couldn't have defeated Fat Buu.
At the end of the Buu saga, Goku made a very boisterous claim. He stated that he thought that he could actually defeat Majin Buu with Super Saiyan 3, but he chose not to because he wanted to give Goten and Trunks something to do and pass the torch to them as being the next heroes. Now, even as a teenager, watching these episodes in Japanese on fan subs, I questioned the validity of this and whether or not he could actually do it. And now, after watching and analyzing the manga and the anime of Dragon Ball, I think Goku's full of it. And on this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why I do not think that Goku, even at full power Super Saiyan 3, could have beaten Fat Buu during their battle in West City.
Now, his major arguments are, well, really, his only really major argument is that Goku's body tired out. Here's where his first point gets really contradicted when he tries to bring that up, because he can't really label out the distinction between the dead body that Goku was utilizing and the living body. He tries to basically say that because Goku was able to still turn Super Saiyan 3 while he was living, means that that point is suddenly mute, that there's a difference between there.
Now, in this fight, Goku is fighting Buu, and obviously Goku is not using his full power, and later on, in the same arc, Goku attempts to use his full power against Kid Buu, and what happened? His body burned out on him, and he could not maintain the form. Goku reverted back to his base form. His body could not maintain the power. This was obviously a clear miscalculation on Goku's part. Now, one thing that does get brought up often is the fact that Goku discovered this transformation while he was dead during the 7-year time skip between the Cell Saga and the Buu Saga, and that's certainly true. And when Goku used his living body to transform into Super Saiyan 3, it basically couldn't handle it, although his dead body could. That's what many people have stated. However, there really is no clear difference between having a dead body and a living body in Dragon Ball.
You serious?
When literally in the anime series, it literally showcases the exact opposite. Goku literally burns out all of his time that he has left to be on the world of the living due to him having a dead body, due to him expending the life force that he was given when he was granted a singular day. Yeah, it's literally explained that there's a difference between the living body and the dead body.
No, stop it, Goku! If you do this now, it's going to drain away all the time you have left on Earth. And I'd say you need every second of it as it is.
Goku's dead body is far more durable. Hell, this is even explained, he even brings up Vegeta in this, but doesn't figure out the contradiction. This is even explained why Vegeta can take a pounding from Buu when he was dead.
You're nothing, just a trickster. I am a warrior, the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta!
But then when he was living, he couldn't even take one punch without literally almost passing out and dying right there.
Oh no, he's hurt!
Because his body's not as durable. Duh! It's like, did Geekdom forget this? He like just ignores this stuff that was in the direct anime. That contradicts his point here. There is a difference between your living body and your dead body. Goku's dead body could sustain the form a lot more well. It was far more durable than his living body. So he can push himself to higher extents than he would be able to do when he was living.
生身でスーパーサイヤ人3になるとやたら気を食っちまうらしい。参ったな。さすがには。
Literally, when he got a 24-hour life force span in order to be on the world, the minute he turned Super Saiyan 3, it zapped it. He at least had, what, 12 hours left? If we're being generous, he probably had most likely more. But just turning Super Saiyan 3 once zapped every last ounce of it. It was literally the biggest concern of King Kai. Not only about Goku destroying the world with all the power he was summoning up, but the fact that he's literally zapping away whatever life force he has.
Stop it! Stop it now, Goku!
It was the biggest crux of why Goku had to leave so early. I mean, he was literally exhausted after showing the boys the form, even for like 2 seconds. Again, Vegeta kept getting back up after Buu was pounding him into the dirt. And we're talking about Kid Buu here. Buu was pounding him into the dirt. He kept getting back up. Why? His body was more durable. So I don't know where Geekdom is getting that from. And that's the main crux of his argument. That's the real big problem with this, is because he literally says that Goku just got burned out with Super Saiyan 3.
So, yeah, unless Goku was able to create some kind of miracle Genkidama or some kind of technique to defeat Buu, I really don't think that Goku and Buu would have gone the way Goku thought it would have gone. And honestly, I don't think Goku would have won. I think he would have worn himself out because of the Super Saiyan 3 strain on Goku's body. Goku did not master that form at the time. He had discovered it, you know, relatively recent. We don't know exactly when he discovered it, but it was during that 7-year skip, and didn't actually master it. And because of that, you know, we see it portrayed in the manga and in the anime. And as a result, I don't think that he would have been able to finish off Buu. Buu would have regenerated and probably wound up beating Goku if they continued to fight. So if you have any counter arguments, I'd love to hear them in the comments section, of course. I just feel like no matter what Goku himself states, I think he's wrong. And it's pretty much played up that he was wrong when he burned out and was totally confused about what happened to his body.
Totally confused about what happened to his body. Totally confused about what happened to his body.
Are you fucking high?
When literally all the evidence, right, and people brought this up in the comment section, all the evidence actually contradicts him. Not only does Vegeta bring it up, but even Goku himself brings it up about how if Goku was fighting at his maximum power instead of playing around and not taking the fight seriously and joking and giving everybody a chance, or, you know, letting the future generations, you know, take hold and of their destiny, their manifest destiny, and do what they gotta do in order to protect the world, that he could have absolutely destroyed Buu.
Hey, Goku, before you leave, there's a question I've been meaning to ask you.
Sure, what is it?
Earlier, you were Super Saiyan 3. I suspect that had you gone all out, you could have defeated Majin Buu right then and there on your own. Am I wrong about that?
Well, it's possible. I think me beating him wasn't in the cards.
Think? You always know what you're capable of. In this battle, you just didn't see it through.
Not even just Fat Buu, but it's kind of like the crux that he actually could have defeated Kid Buu. But that was a little bit more debatable.
Go get him. Don't you worry about me. You're a Super Saiyan 3. You should be able to generate more than enough power to destroy that monster.
Well, maybe I could have done it when I was fresh. I should have done it! Darn it! Now I'm weak!
As they were even in power, but Goku over prolonged exposure because his living body is not as capable of taking the form. The miscalculation was really that he thought he could hack it a bit more than what he could. And when he found out that he couldn't, yes, he burned through himself out. But this is not the same. This was a prolonged fight where Kid Buu not only was increasing in power and getting stronger, but Goku was getting weaker as the fight carried on because he was burning out through his energy. This was not really the case in the terms of Fat Buu. And in fact, even with Kid Buu, Goku was pretty much dead even with him when he started out at full power. This was the big explanation. Majin Buu, the minute he gets on the scene, is no match for Kid Buu at all. Like, for real. He gets absolutely dominated and utterly destroyed. This should kind of prove to you from some basic scaling points of who would be stronger. And then he tries to throw some bullshit at you. He's like, oh, but because the two brews separated from evil and good, that automatically means he's weaker. I'm sorry, bro. Where's that stated? Give me, you do lore, right? Give me the Akira statement that says that suddenly Buu got weaker. There's no process of elimination that you can pull out your butt and say that, hey, yeah, Buu got weaker. That is literally something that he's just throwing out there for no legitimate reason when he has no proof for it. He has nothing to suggest that. Hell, even Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and even if you want to say that he's stronger than Goku or whatever, was capable of matching up with Super Buu. They were pretty much dead even with Super Buu only ever so slightly being a little bit stronger. So this claim that Geekdom is making is utterly ridiculous. I really just don't know why these quote-unquote lore guys should do fan mangas, guys should just do a review of the series, guys who make lore videos suddenly make videos like this when they don't do any research and they don't know what they're talking about. And given the fact that you're supposed to be that lore guy, that you're supposed to know the series, you should at least know this. You don't have to be a power scaler. You don't have to be a versus debater. This is basic information that everyone knows. It was funny. I kept looking at the comment section and everybody was bringing this up. And it's like, Geekdom didn't contradict the statements, and his major point is debunked by the series itself, when it literally exposes another character who he tried to bring in here. I mean, some of it's just the dumbness in this video, like saying that, oh, because Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta got such a pounding from Buu, as if that has any correlation to Goku as a Super Saiyan 3. What does that have to do with anything?
Let's not forget the utter one-sided beating that Vegeta took against Majin Buu. Now, obviously, Goku was stronger than Vegeta during this arc, but still, Fat Buu to actually kill the guy takes a lot of effort because
he tries to backpedal this with the whole, acknowledgement that Goku as Super Saiyan 3 would be stronger, but it's like, okay, if that's the case, why would you mention that in the first place? And still act like it's a big deal. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know where Geekdom was just pulling this from. Honestly, all the actual evidence points to, yes, Goku could have definitely defeated Fat Buu as a Super Saiyan 3. Whether it's scaling, whether it's lore, they all back this up. It's pretty clear that Goku could have defeated him, had he had been going all out, had he had been actually putting forth any effort. But the only reason why he even went up there to fight Buu was to stall so Trunks can get the Dragon Radar. I'm just gonna say it, Geekdom. This was a terrible video, man. You have got to do better. And if you want to go further, man, then go ahead. I don't have a Discord or anything like that, but hell, man, debate me, We could do a live stream or something like that, Put it on your channel, right, where it's your fan base. I mean, give you home court advantage, bro. Debate me. I mean, you're not gonna like the results, because just like I schooled you in this video, I would school you on a live debate.
Alright guys, so this is a little bit of post-recording here. You guys saw like the main video. But so, I read Geekdom's pinned comment, and this man, I love how one of the comics actually points this out to him. It's like, this dude said, don't take a fictional character's words when he's literally proven wrong in the next chapter. Okay, and you know what he tries to use to justify this? He says that the Ginyu, Cell, and all them said that they won't lose, right? They said, oh, I won't lose to you in the fight, or they said mind-boggling, impossible. How can I lose? I'm the perfect being, or I'm the strongest in the universe. And I love the comment, the first comment that comes up, because it's like, I won't lose is an opinion, not a state of fact. Immediately you've been shattered, bro. I mean, it just really got to me. Like, this dude is trying so hard to pass off this BS as fact about Goku losing, or, that Goku couldn't win. I mean, the mental gymnastics that he has to leap over to get to this conclusion is astounding. Even in his own pinned comment thread, people are just debunking him left and right. And it's like, what are you even talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Somebody said, I won't lose. That's the best you got? He's like, you can't take a physical word seriously from a fictional character, right? Now, this is fair enough, right? You could say this is a fair enough comment. Right? It's like literally King Piccolo, right? He said he's limitless, he's omnipotent, right? And then he loses to Goku. So that would either make Goku omnipotent plus, or that King Piccolo's not omnipotent. Nowhere throughout the course of the chapters is Goku's words proven wrong, as Goku's specific statements are on if he went all out, right? If he had pushed himself to the extreme, if he had not played around, if he did not run out of time, right? If his body didn't give out on him, if so many obstacles weren't in his way, that he would have been able to defeat Buu. And this is backed up by literally everything. Multiple characters, multiple statements and scenarios that point out that this is a fact. So yes, the words hold more validity. Geekdom, buddy. I'm sorry, man, but you have got to stop. This has got to stop. Like I said, in the main video, in the main part of the video, debate me.
That's right. You had no idea, did you? I've been a Super Saiyan for years, and now, I too have the power of a god.
You're a bitch ass, bitch ass, yep, he's a bitch ass, yep, the man's a bitch ass, yep, you're a bitch ass, bitch ass, yep, he's a bitch ass, yep, the man's a bitch ass, yep. Metaphor, I already won, so you already done. Licking shots while the fence you hot, so you jumped the gun.